I'm Farnoosh Sharabi. This is Jim Cramer.
Thanks,
Welcome. So we were talking earlier in a video about some of the opportunities right now outside of the mortgage and lending crisis sector. We talked about technology in depth in a previous video. I want to talk about also oil and minerals, energy. Where are some opportunities there?
Okay, we often forget that when you deal with oil and minerals, you're not talking United States. So when we see, the word is that there's a worldwide slowdown. I felt the moment that the ECB said that they still might tighten, that's the green light that there is no slowdown yet overseas. Now you can disagree with the ECB, I don't. I think that they're a pretty good central bank, much smarter than our central bank. And I feel that what's happened is that was the signal to go buy some mineral stocks. The mineral stocks have always been controlled by Chinese growth. There's a propensity to believe that as the Chinese raise their interest rates, China will slow. I think they're raising interest rates just to keep China steady. The minerals are still not being found fast enough. If you noticed, BHP and Rio Tinto moved up. So I'm saying let's focus on CVRD and Freeport. Now, there are a lot of people who said Freeport just moved from 72 to 83, so you should forget that. The move from 90 to 72 was caused by hedge fund liquidation. The hedge funds are now out of the picture who have liquidated, at least for now until we get to September. But now we have the possibility of earnings alone taking it up. The BHP earnings figure was remarkable. I think Freeport's earnings are going to be remarkable. I think Rio Deval, CVRD's earnings are going to be remarkable. With interest rates stable to declining, the mineral bull market will be very, very strong, and I think that that's very important.
You cite the overseas boom and the opportunities internationally. How about a sector like agriculture or infrastructure? Are they also benefiting from the overseas growth?
I mean, infrastructure is so not levered to the United States. I mean, there's always going to be people who say, well, wait, we have to do a gigantic rebuild of our bridges. You know, I don't like those stories. That's like when I first got into business. You know, there'd be a news headline, and some people would try to make an investment out of it, and some would make a trade out of it. The tragedy of Minnesota Bridge was a trade. It wasn't an investment. Our nation's not committed to rebuilding its infrastructure, and that's okay. We had a big highway bill. Vulcan Materials made a lot of money, and we move on. But the projects that Foster Wheeler and Shaw Group and Jacobs Engineering are involved in, and McDermott, are worldwide petrochemical product builds and worldwide infrastructure builds for, in the case of ABB, for nuclear power. These are not U.S.-based origination stories. Fluor, very international. Given the fact that they're international, I like it. We should take ag on a separate video because I really feel very strongly that the ag market is a specific time trade and we want to stay in front of it.
All right, let's do that. Thanks a lot, Jim Cramer on Wall Street Confidential. Thanks for watching.